3, 2, begin transmission. This is Dungeon Radio Hour.
Hello and welcome, Space Cadets, to Season 2 of Dungeon Radio Hour, a D&D roleplay comedy podcast where I can never travel to the Milky Way because I'm lactose intolerant. As always, I'm your host and a Dungeon Master, Dalton Rusher-Riddle, joined once again by my ragtag band of heroes. Introduce yourself, heroes.
I'm Michael Adair.
I'm Alissa Adair.
And I'm Andrew Gehrlein.
And that statement was false because I live in the Milky Way galaxy, so technically I'm already here, which would also explain my chronic tummy aches.
Wow. Are you actually lactose intolerant?
I'm pretty sure I am.
You're pretty sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Like, heavy base creams we don't get along.
Yeah. I don't think humans are meant to eat animal dairy.
Yeah,
You know?
I just don't
really
think
don't
it
think so.
digests
I'm not going to
perfectly for
stop,
anybody.
but
I
Yeah,
heard
no, absolutely not.
I heard someone say that like we're all just a little lactose intolerant.
right, as humans.
That
Yeah.
sounds
Some
right.
people more than
That
others.
sounds like
for
the
sure.
kind of pseudoscience I nod at and don't question.
That leads me into our pre-show topic for this evening, where we're going to be making up characters on the spot by rolling
Oh.
dice that may or may not appear in a one-shot that we're going to put on our Patreon.
I love it.
So we're going to roll for sex, race, class, background, height, weight, and then we're all going to name each other's characters
Oh. I love it.
based on
That
what we're
sounds
doing.
awesome.
Okay,
I'm very into this.
Do it.
Character creation is one of my favorite parts of playing D&D.
it's a good time. Like it's a
It's-
great time.
It's one of my
Absolutely
favorite
Dalton's
things.
too.
Okay, let's get into it. Of course, Dalton always changes his characters.
Mhm.
In our personal
Facts.
campaigns, yeah, he will swap out of characters about
I will
5 or
swap
6
out
times per
characters
campaign.
like I changed.
And look at you
Yeah.
now.
my
You're
shirt.
playing every NPC, so
Yeah.
it tracks.
It
It's
does.
true.
It does.
He
It
used
helps.
to do it constantly.
Mhm.
Okay, so the first thing we're gonna roll for is sex. So I need everybody to have a D4.
Okay.
And please keep up with your own stats because I'm not going to do it.
Oh no, I can't be trusted, Alyssa. Please.
I've
keep it up.
already made a
No,
column for each
thank you,
person.
Thank you,
Oh,
thank
good.
you.
Alyssa's already figured it out. Love
All
that
right.
for us.
Yeah,
Okay, so Mike, roll your D4, please.
I did, and I got
What'd you
a
get?
4.
You got a 4. You can choose. So male, female, other. You get your pick.
Male, female, other. Man, I don't know. That other is. That I don't know. Yeah, put me down for other. I'm other. You know what? I'm progressive.
I will also go
I'll figure out my
other.
pronouns later.
Alyssa, what did you roll?
A 4, so I will also choose other.
Alyssa also choosing other. Andrew.
I also got a 4. And unlike
Okay,
you
bigot.
guys, I'm going to
What
bat
are you gonna do?
for the female team this time.
Female
Ooh.
team.
When I was
Let's
born, I
go.
chose male. God asked me on the way out.
Uh-huh.
And you're like,
Boom.
Yeah.
This
there
time
you
I'm
go.
choosing female.
Yeah.
I
Mix it
I
up.
rolled a 3, so the dice has decided I will also be other. So we have 3 others and a female.
3 others and a female.
I'm
This is good.
totally
I like
fine
it.
with this. This is, you're my people regardless.
Okay. Also, for Andrew's background, British. Put that down.
Put
That's
that
a
down.
choice
This
we
is
made on the fly,
Doubtfire.
and I like it.
Okay,
Alright.
we're gonna roll for your race now. I need everybody to grab a D20.
D20.
Okay.
20!
Mike got a 20. He will be
yeah.
a Warforged.
Oh, I
dude.
played a Warforged in a campaign that we played, me and Alyssa.
Yeah.
I love, Warforged other, and that also makes sense.
Exactly.
All right, Alyssa, roll your D20.
I went opposite. I got a 1.
Oh,
Wow.
This is good. I
We're
like
other
this
end-
mix.
Alyssa, you are an elf.
Yay.
That's actually
That's-
solid. Okay.
That's my usual go-to. So
That
I'm
is your
okay.
usual
Yeah.
go-to, actually.
It is, yeah.
Andrew, what did you
This
get?
all starting to
I
light
got
up.
15.
15. Andrew, you will be a half orc.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I mean, I'm a female half orc. It's gonna be a okay female half
I
orc.
like
I love
it.
it.
We
I got a
two big
10,
guys.
and I will be a Triton,
Ooh, like a mermaid guy.
like a mermaid guy.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah,
Or
that's
a
what
mermaid.
A
other.
merman.
Wasn't that what dice cream
mer
was?
person. I will
Mer
be
person.
a mer person.
Immersive.
Mer person.
A
Mer
person.
person.
Dalton, am I wrong? Wasn't that what dice cream was?
Yeah, back in our ice cream episode.
Oh, yeah.
He was a Triton. Yep.
Yeah.
He was a Triton. He
Triton
was a
is
rogue
pretty
Triton.
cool.
Mhm.
I like
Fans
it.
of season
I'm a little
one?
bit jealous.
Les Paul.
What'd you say?
Les
Les
Paul.
Paul.
That's right.
Les Paul the
Yeah.
Triton rogue. He was a soul knife.
Go check out season
Um,
1.
What a
All right,
season.
we're
it
gonna-
was.
Oh, the good old days. We're gonna roll for class now, so everybody needs a D12.
D12. The
12.
dice I never use.
Yeah, I feel like you're just testing us on dice shapes.
It's also
man.
my
Okay.
favorite. I like the shape of this dice the best. I never use it.
I do like it.
Mike, roll your D12.
Yes, sir. 5.
5. You are a wizard.
Hell
Wizard
yeah.
Michael.
Yeah, you're a wizard.
Yeah, I've been waiting to hear that my entire life. That gave me chills.
Mm.
I'm a Warforged wizard. Okay.
I like
That's-
That's
Yes.
interesting.
That's pretty sick,
That's something
dude.
to wrap your head around. The big guy, but he's also a wizard.
Yeah, because a wizard. Okay, so a wizard is usually something innate in a person born, right? Or is that sorcerer?
it. No,
Sorcerer, you make a pact. Am I
Yeah.
right, Dalton?
Okay.
No,
You know all this
sorcerers,
shit.
it's your bloodline. Warlocks make a
Bloodline.
pact.
Warlocks make a pact.
Wizard is the
Yeah.
book knowledge.
Wizard is learned.
Wizard
learned.
is a learn. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, of course.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Cool, cool.
Alyssa, what did you roll?
An 11.
You are a monk.
Ooh, monks are cool.
Andrew,
I got a 2.
you are a paladin.
Oh, hell yes. I love me a paladin.
Yeah,
You
man.
do.
Female
I never
half-orc
choose paladin. That's cool.
I got a 10, and I will be a bard.
Ooh.
Love it.
All right.
Bard?
We're
Bard
going
is
to
always
roll for your background. I need you to get a D10.
D10.
Mike, what'd you get?
I got a 1.
Your background is you're an acolyte.
Oh, I don't know what that means, but it sounds really cool.
You're like a religious student.
Oh yeah, okay.
Right?
You were a religious wizard robot.
A
I think
religious
so.
wizard
Am I right?
robot. Honestly,
that's
the
cool.
Mix of, like this is starting to give you inspo.
Is
Yeah,
it like
okay.
a wiz?
This
Is
is
it like
building.
a religion that worships technology, or is there like a computer god?
Oh.
The motherboard. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh.
Ooh.
See-
Or were we created, the Warforged, to be a sentient army of tree people that are in service of this religion? Huh?
I got you. Like
Yeah.
part of the. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, like religious warriors on a crusade.
Mhm.
Or some-
Oh,
I don't know, you know what I mean?
electronic crusade. Oh, fuck.
Ooh.
I love
like it, I like
this. Like, I've always known Dalton and I have different, like, opposite ways of going about making our D&D characters. He, like, seems to very focus in on the story 1st and
Mhm.
what is the background and what is this.
Mhm.
I like to kind of go in almost like this. I like to go in and kind of have the book tell me what I'm going to pick just based on what stats I'm feeling for a
Yeah.
character.
Mm.
And then from there, I decide how does it piece together? What is my character going
Ooh,
to be
that's
from
I
that?
do like people being surprised. I like
Mhm.
the campaign where I just gave you all drawings and then we created the backstories and
Yeah.
put it together. Like I think it's more fun doing that, like a grab bag surprise of characters.
Mhm.
I feel like
Yeah, and you
that's
work
fun
with
for
what you
everybody.
have. you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Anyway, I got
Agreed,
a 6.
agreed.
forces you to think.
You got a
different.
6. You're going to be a charlatan.
Ooh, I like it.
Hey, wait, what was your
So
class,
I'm an-
Alyssa?
I'm an elf monk who is a charlatan.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
It's
You could
coming
be like-
together.
a charlatan is like almost like someone who commits fraud.
Like a con
That's
man.
to put
I
it
mean, basically, yeah.
A con
in front of
Like
your
a- like a-
face.
A snake oil
Takes
salesman.
advantage of you.
Yeah.
or- yeah.
Yeah, like a
Con man.
group of circus performers that
Yeah.
go around and steal everybody's shit.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
And I used my
Con man.
monk ways for it.
You do. Andrew, what'd you roll?
I got an 8.
You got an 8. You are a noble.
Ooh, a noble.
Ooh.
Okay.
And
So I must be
paladin.
from a
A
tribe
noble
of half-orcs.
Mm.
You know, and I feel like a half-orc from a tribe of orcs who is noble, it would probably be a bastard, right? I'm a bastardette.
Oh,
'cause I'm a
that's
female.
interesting.
Yeah.
Unless you're all half orcs, but yeah, that is a more compelling backstory.
Yeah, like I'm the
Yeah.
only one who's a half.
You're like a secret princess or something.
and
You're
what
the
am I
Jon
half?
Snow of
What's the
half-orcs.
other half? Who knows?
Ooh.
Ooh.
Roll another d20. We'll find
Okay.
out. What
Okay.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. You would assume
17.
human, but
Yeah.
no.
It's normally
We always
human.
have curveballs for you here on Dungeon Radio Hour.
A gnome.
Okay.
So
You're just
very
very-
much shorter
a
than
very
the
short
average.
So just squat. You're basically a goblin at that point. You mix gnome and orc. You get a goblin.
Yeah, maybe people would mistake her for a goblin,
Oh, that's
even though she's a fucking noble half orc.
Uh-huh.
Who sounds like
I
a
love
British
it.
Miss Doubtfire.
Yeah, she's constantly underestimated.
Yep.
You know.
Uh huh.
Yep.
Absolutely.
I like it. I like it. Okay, I rolled a 4 and I am a hermit.
Ooh.
So I am
Ooh.
a merperson bard hermit.
You're a hermit crab.
Which a hermit crab. I was thinking it gives kind of like a little bit Ursula vibes, maybe.
Oh,
without
yeah.
as much witchcraft.
Bard.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
Ariel in Act 1 because she's always off on her own
Oh, that's true.
and
Yeah,
singing.
very much Little Mermaid.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep,
That's
I can
awesome.
see that. I can
What's
see that.
next?
Coming together.
All right, so now we're gonna help each other name our characters. So we're gonna go Mike
Ooh.
first. Mike is a warforged wizard with an acolyte background.
And we're naming him.
And we're
Mm.
naming him.
Okay, and I can't help.
Her, it, them.
Oh, them. We're naming
That
them.
We're
Unless-
naming them.
You can choose your pronouns, Mike.
I will once I start to understand them better, and then I'll choose them.
You
based
said that
on
like a
what I feel in
warforged.
my
I
heart.
will once I understand them. better.
I will.
What is the name of the robot in the new robot movie? Where they live in the wild robot. What's the wild robot?
Yeah.
I don't know. I
Anybody
haven't
have
seen
that?
it yet.
Let me look it up.
I don't know.
I'll look it up.
I can.
I do
Google
want
it
to see
for
that.
you.
Rosum Unit 7134, and they call them Roz.
Oh, Lupita Nyong'o is the robot. I was being sexist, and I was like, she's not the wild robot. It must be Pedro
Mm.
Pascal. Look at me, guys. I'll own up to it. I'm
Wow.
sorry, Lupita. Lupita, if you're listening, I'm sorry. You're
we should
Roz.
apologize to Lupita by naming Mike's character Lupita.
No.
Ooh.
No, let's not do that. I mean, you know.
What if we named you 011001011010101?
Or Zero for short.
And you have to
Yeah,
say it
just
every
0.
time. We already have a
Zero.
0. We can't do that.
Ah.
Yeah.
What about 0100112 and we call you Tui?
Ooh.
Mm.
I don't know what that means
Chewy.
in cyber language, but I like it.
It's a
Let's just
custom.
pick a random number. He's 7.
7.
And he's actually the 7th Warforged that this wizard made.
Oh, that's
Raised.
cool.
Or the-
This
there
is
you go.
adding a
Or
little
the
bit of
11,007th.
Yeah.
backstory. Yeah. All right. Alyssa's writing down 7 as if it's
All right,
written in stone.
7.
It is
7.
Seven, written in
I
stone.
love it.
All right, Alyssa, we're moving on to your elf monk charlatan, who may or may not work for the circus.
I just think that they are very buff.
Yeah.
They're buff.
Just very, yeah, that's what's causing, because they're
Buffy.
a monk charlatan. That feels like, yeah, they had a history in the circus. They were doing the flying trapeze, just gained muscle.
Or they were the
Pure
strong man, or the strong person.
Strong person.
Strong person. They could be the strong
Ooh,
They walk
maybe you could
around
give me
in
like
an
my
animal print
nickname.
leotard.
Yeah. Ooh.
Maybe I go by a nickname from the circus.
Ooh, okay,
Yeah.
like a circusy name.
A circus
Um,
name. They call you something ironic for being so big and buff. So like
Like teeny.
Susie Sparkletoes, or
Yeah.
Mm.
Or little bitty Bethany. Little bitty
Little
Bethany.
bitty Bethany.
Little bit.
Little bit.
They call you a little bit.
Little bit.
I like a little bit. I like a little
Little
bit.
bit. Just
I like
I
LIL.
love
Little
it.
bit.
And
Little
she's
bit.
not little, which is the ironic part.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah.
She's actually
Ooh.
6'6" or whatever the fuck.
Yeah,
I like
6'1".
A
So
terrifying.
well round up.
large
Okay.
Ginormous.
Okay, so Andrews may or may not heavier set, half orc, half gnome, noble paladin.
Thwompina.
Lumpina.
I actually immediately love that. Wampina? Wow.
I just assembled a bunch of syllables that sounded gross and it sounded
I
right.
think that's the winner.
Thwompina.
First thought, best thought. I like that it sounds like Thumbelina.
Yeah.
I love
Thwompina.
it. Thwompina.
Lumpina. I like it. I like it. Last but not least, my Triton Hermit Bard.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh, yes.
Try to
Seaweed Jim.
What's a marine animal that like sings? A whale? No, that's just me.
Yeah.
Narwhal.
Narwhal.
Manatee.
I mean, just narwhal is actually.
Narvin.
Dolphin.
Narvin.
Narvin. It's a dolphin narwhal.
Like
Hybrid.
like Marvin with an N.
Yeah.
Narvin.
Narvin.
I like
That's how
Narvin.
they introduce themselves. It's like Marvin.
Is
with
it
an N.
is it
Narvin.
Marvin or Narvin?
Let's
hold
keep
on.
it.
He's always
Narvin.
underwater. I can't hear what he's saying.
Then it would be Thwampina, Little Bit, Seven, and Narvin.
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 Is that it?
Yep.
I'm writing it down. It's solid.
Narvin. And this is how we write a Dungeon Radio Hour.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. Throwing spaghetti at the wall, seeing what sticks.
And
And
that's what
draw
stuck.
draw us fan art of our characters, and we'll post it on our Patreon. And yeah, cool shit like that. Yeah.
Narvin,
Or Instagram.
take us into the episode.
Yeah. Narvin.
When last we left off, your game of tic-tac-toe was interrupted by a rogue meteor storm that crashed into the side of the Space House satellite, sending the tic-tac-toe board crashing into the stadium below. All of the emergency lights started to go off, and everyone was directed back to their housing units for the foreseeable future. Taking advantage of the chaos in the moment, you all snuck away. During this time that you snuck away, Andrew's robotic body kind of took over and led you back to the utility closet that you snuck into the night before. Coming out of the utility closet, you see a large purple alien hand grip the opening of the grate and start to pull itself up. And that's where we begin our story. So the three of you standing here in this utility closet, watching this giant purple hand reach up and grab onto the side of the metallic floor as it begins to lift itself up, its silhouette being cloaked in the smoke and the exhaust from the steam that is coming up. You watch as this large and kind of spindly and lithe, these long elongated limbs that bend and move in odd and weird shapes that seem very foreign to you. Its purplish skin is glistening with some kind of liquid that covers it throughout. Its large bulbous head, 3 sets of eyes, giving you 6 in total, with these yellowish pupils with a stark green in the center, and these done very large bright yellow nails on each of its toes, on each of its fingers, as it reaches up and goes, "Well, hello there. It's a pleasure to finally meet all of you. Welcome."
Oh,
my God. I was so scared, but you sound so adorable.
Oh my, thank you so much.
what the fuck? Okay, I'm sorry. No offense, but we had a lot of time to look at you, a lot of time to realize how gross you are. What's your deal?
I know, my apologies for my appearance, not something I can control. Where are my manners? My name is Oshkosh Bagosh, but everybody just calls me OK. I am so excited to see all of you. I'm glad that you've shaken off that little EMP blast. I do apologize. That was my self-defense system there being activated when you came down into the tunnel. Can't be too careful around here, you know.
You blasted us with an EMP
Tunnel.
in your tunnel? What?
I did, and that's my bad. That is OK's bad.
Are you
Terribly sorry about that.
You're a tunnel guy?
Yes, the pink one with the hand up. Hello, my name's
Okay.
Oshkosh Bagosh, and you are?
Okay, so before Oshkosh started talking, I turned myself into a puddle, flat on the ground with 2 little cartoon eyes looking up at it because I was
Okay.
But now that I heard his friendly voice, I've started to regain my mic shape, and I'm like, you guys, this is Oshkosh motherfucking Bagosh!
I know,
Okay!
he just said he just
Yes.
told us that. We heard him.
Yes.
No. This is like this is okay. He's one of the greatest players to have ever been in Space House.
Oh my goodness, you're a fan. That is fantastic. I didn't think anybody watched those old seasons, but to know that I have a fan, that's and what is your name?
I'm Jelly Boy. I'm a real
Jelly
name Mike.
Boy.
Jelly Boy.
Mike Jelly Boy. That's incredible. My name's Oshkosh Bigosh. You
I
can call
know
me okay.
Oshkosh. Oshkosh, literally. What season were you in? I'm sorry.
I was in season 14. Yeah, one of the older ones.
Yeah, I was watching them back to back, and it all ran together. I want to say like 20 to 30 consecutive seasons I watched it. And okay,
Jesus,
you were a standout. Season 14. Oh my God.
Thank you. Everyone thought I was going to win, and then, well, you know.
But
wait, you
the
didn't?
incident. I didn't win.
Wait, you didn't win? Why?
No, I didn't win.
Mike, you said the losers would be killed. Like, that's what I thought was.
No, I
happening.
said the losers are killed or sometimes voted off, depending upon how they operate in the show. And honestly, OK was a special. Everybody was looking for you as if you had died, or
I am thought to be dead. That is an accurate statement. I've been living in the tunnels. I'm a tunnel dweller now. I live here on Space House. I did not die.
That's why you're here. That makes more sense.
That is why I'm here, and that's why I can never leave, because if not, I will be faced with certain death. So I must stay in the tunnels now. That's where I live. That's where all of you almost found me. And then I blasted you once again. So sorry. I would be. Oh yes, you there, the green one. You have a question?
Yes, so sorry for interrupting. I'm just catching up on all of this, and I haven't been as avid as a watcher as.
Oh, that's
Mike
fine.
over here.
And what was your
Big
name,
fan.
by the way?
Sorry, my name is Alissa, but my handle is
Alissa.
Peony. You can call me
Peony?
Peony.
Peony. It's nice to meet you. My name's Oshkosh Bigosh. You can call me okay.
I heard Oshkosh, big fan already. But I'm confused. How has no one found you in the tunnels yet? Because that's a long time, season 14, right?
It's a very long time.
What season are we on?
We're on season. It's a very long time.
Wow.
It's
Sounds
been
long.
quite a
Yeah.
while.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That, my dear, is a little bit secret. I would love to explain, but it's not safe here.
Yes, agreed. Wink. Maybe we can come back to your place? Wink.
Oh, that would be amazing. I haven't had guests I've never had guests, actually. This will be the first time. I'm so excited.
I don't know if I want to be a tunnel dweller's guest. No offense. We kind of didn't also come here by choice. Like, my legs just started moving. Did you, Oshkosh?
Oh,
Did you control my legs, dude?
about that. Yeah. Who are you, by the way? What was your name, sir?
Okay. My name's Andrew, but and I'm not usually like this ugly, disgusting metal creature robot. You can call me Andbot 3000, I guess, but my friends call me Andrew. So you call me Andbot 3000.
Andrew Andbot 3000. It is a pleasure to meet you. My name's Oshkosh Bigosh. Everyone calls me okay.
Yep.
Yeah, you get it. And I just want you to know
I love it every time he says it.
Every time.
It's okay, right here in front of me. I'm sorry. I'm fanboying.
It's okay. You can fanboy, Jelly Boy. That's fine.
Oh.
Andbot, I just want you to know that I see you. I appreciate you.
Oh.
And your existence is validated, okay?
Oh, that
Don't
feels
ever
good.
let anyone tell you that it's not.
I want to not like you, but that felt so good. It felt
That
so
feels
good.
like a warm hug.
Oh my
I mean-
God. Oh. But you control
see,
my legs?
Oh,
Why?
yeah, about the controlling of the legs. I do think I have something that belongs to you. Terribly sorry. It was giving off a crazy energy signature, and I just had to investigate what it was. I have it back in my home. I can show it to you if you would all like to follow me into this strange dark tunnel.
Oh, yeah, of course, okay. We're going to follow you.
Yes.
But I do need to have a quick aside with my two friends here. To
Oh,
sort
of course.
Because we had an itinerary today, and, now we have to make a couple of calls and change.
Uh-huh.
But
I
obviously, we're standing
understand.
in front of the OK, so we're going to follow you into the tunnels. quick aside. Be right back.
Of
Hey,
course,
guys.
of course. Should I come too? Should I come to the aside?
No, that's not what an aside is.
I would
It is-
descend into the tunnels for a second.
Yeah.
Oh, do you want me to go ahead and go into the tunnel?
Yeah, do it as creepily as you came up.
Should I close the grate behind me, or are you going to get that when you come down?
No,
do it slowly and like growl at us while you do it. Like make
Oh,
it
you
all
want me
creepy.
like?
No,
Arr.
you're so cute to be scary.
So cute.
Just go
I
down.
I try. I can't.
Okay, all right.
Okay can't be scary. Okay, that's me. I'm gonna go down into the tunnel now.
Bye,
You
okay.
watch as OK walks away, and for the first time, you see that he has like 4 sets of legs. So like 8
Oh.
in total, 4 on each side, in this like spidery, like centipede almost looking body as he like
Wow.
back down into the tunnel itself. Very much like a Randall from Monsters
Yeah,
Inc.
Ooh.
or the mean teacher from the second one, Monsters University. She had a
Yeah,
centipede
yeah.
body.
That, yep, that too. Yeah.
Okay.
You get it. You get it.
Yeah, I get it. I get what you're throwing down, guys. That was we met motherfucking okay. Season 14.
Yes, we gathered that 5 times.
I'm sorry. It's just it was really you see him on TV and then he's in front of you. It's like wow.
Okay.
I think we should follow him. He's a nice guy, and honestly, we can learn something about him. We could learn something from
Yes.
him. No, because OK was one of the greatest players of that season before he mysteriously disappeared, assumed dead. He was winning. Like through social engineering, his personality, people were voting for him to stay on. He was playing the game not in like this violent fucking everybody dies way that people have been playing so far. He was playing it the old-fashioned way with just good old personality. I mean, he's so fucking lovable. Look at the guy. I mean, he's so lovable.
Absolutely.
Yes, okay. I appreciate that you wanted to side chat to Fangirl, but we were all on the same page. Let's go in the tunnel.
No, Andrew
We
was
need to get
very
away.
afraid. Look at his
I'm
face.
afraid. And also, guys, they just called us. They're expecting us back in the room. They have to be coming to look for us by now.
Exactly. So let's hide.
Okay.
Oh,
Well,
okay. Nope, I'm on
we don't-
board. Yep.
Yeah, of course, let's hide, but let's not make this a big serious moment. I kind of miss our little asides,
I know.
I miss
do
the
too.
asides.
I do too.
All
But let's
right.
come up with what's okay. If they find us somehow, what's our excuse? We slipped in
Well,
a puddle.
I told them we got
Oh,
lost.
I like the puddle. Like it was a really big puddle. We all slipped. We
Mhm.
fell asleep,
Whoa.
unconscious, for as long as we're out.
Andrew ran out of gas or
Andrew
whatever
ran out of gas.
you use.
Oh, I ran out of gas. That's good. Need a new gas engine. Change my oil.
Yeah, and then it
These
took us
are
a
all
good
solid.
hour to realize you didn't take gas. Like
right,
Um,
right,
it
right,
was a
right.
whole thing.
Oh my God, you put diesel in me and it like clogged up the engine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I love it.
Yeah.
Same
Okay.
page.
I got out of gym for all of 6th grade by claiming IBS. It's really hard for people to like validate that,
Oh
Because
yeah,
they
my
can't
internal
go
battery
into the-
system is down. Yes.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Yeah, I love it.
Ooh, I like it.
Okay.
We're vibing right
Okay.
now.
Maybe this way maybe through the tunnels there's a way out of here.
Yes, and if we get caught, we've got our story.
Let's get down under the grate and go with okay and follow him into the tunnels, huh?
Okay.
All right.
Sounds good.
I through the grate. I don't open it. I
Just
just
love
slide in. I slide in because I'm goo through the
I
grate.
open Alyssa. I open it for Alyssa. After
thank
you.
Thank you. I crawl in, like trying to get my vines like to not hit the top.
And I just fall in like a heavy lump of just a sack.
Like
of-
Clang.
Yeah.
Dalton, how big are these tunnels and what do they look like and what are they made of?
They are big enough that you have to crawl. You cannot stand fully up to make your way through. Yes, Alyssa.
Can I just say I've envisioned Andrew just face planting in, and then little wheels have come out the top of him or the front of him, so now he's just wheeling like a little cart.
You're just wheeling down.
Like he's Andrew, but he's a scooter.
Yeah, you could ride me if you had the room.
I was gonna
yeah,
say,
like a
if
skateboard.
you pass me, I definitely sit down.
I turn into a little compact ball and I just start rolling through like a hamster through
Perfect.
the tunnels.
Perfect. You do so. And you follow OK, who is with his multiple legs, like kind of crawling, like doing this like wavy pattern. Like he goes from side to side of the tunnel. He kind of does a couple loop-de-loops and goes all the full circumference all the way around. And you take a very familiar path. It's the same path that you followed the night previous when you were down in the tunnel. And after about 30 minutes or so, you do come up to the space that you remember being hit by that blast. And you kind of get that like little tingly feeling back in your body once again. Like you're not being affected by anything. It's just like that little shiver that goes down through your spine. Now, once again, I would like to apologize. Violence is never the answer. However, you did trip my security and the blast did happen. But once again, I am sorry, okay? That's me. We're going to keep going now. We're almost there.
Okay. We're almost there.
Okay.
Yeah. I both understand, and I'm still a little pissed.
It's fine, okay. We forgive you.
You will follow this pathway a little bit longer, probably about 10 to 15 minutes, until it opens up in this very large open space. It kind of looks like a giant kind of exhaust room where maybe some of the central heating and cooling would come in and then disperse back into other tunnels, the ventilation to go throughout the space station. But as everybody give me a what's your passive perception?
Oh.
Passive
Passive
perception.
perception.
13.
13.
10 for me.
Cool. So with all of that, all of you kind of realize at the same time and can see that several of the tunnels that like wagon wheel away from this central space have been blocked off, like restricting any other airflow from coming in and out to make this a more habitable living area situation. And you look around and it's very much like this makeshift like home. There is a bed and there is a little dining area. There is a holodeck in the center of the room. There's a computer and there are all sorts of different technologies that all look like it's been pieced together and handmade from scraps that have been collected from various, points around the space station. Well, it's not much, but this is home. Welcome to the, Welcome here. Welcome to the place where I live.
Digs, man. I
Yeah.
mean, honestly, you got yourself a pretty sweet setup here.
Yeah,
Thank
I'm
you.
impressed.
Thank you. I appreciate it. After season 20, they stopped using this central hub to ventilate this part of Space House, and it basically became decommissioned. So I thought, why not just settle on in here and make yourself a little den? So that's what I did.
Very clever, okay. And I always
Thank
said that
you.
about you. You were a clever player. You're a clever boy. And
I appreciate that, Jelly Boy.
Okay, can I ask you something? You escaped from Space House a long time ago. I mean, why
I
not leave
did.
the whole place, Spaceopolis?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, it's almost impossible. I can move around the space station, the satellite here, pretty much unnoticed, thanks to my little cloaking device that I was able to piece together from the scraps of some of the decommissioned games throughout the years. However, for me to fully get off of this space station, I would need to use a teleporter deck, which are monitored 24/7, or I would have to get into a space pod, also monitored 24/7. And I am perceived dead, and if I were to be found, I would be killed immediately. So
Well,
it's best to just stay here.
Why do you
Okay.
assume you'd be killed immediately?
Exactly. I was about to say, why do you think you'd be killed immediately? Just because they didn't know where to find you?
Wouldn't they just be impressed? You've
Oh, well, I
lasted this long?
think the powers that be don't want to be proven wrong this far along in the perceived death of Oshkosh Bigosh.
That would make them look incompetent. Yeah.
Well,
It would make them look very incompetent. Yeah.
Who are these powers to be that you're talking about, Oshkosh? I can't imagine anybody wanting to sentence the great Oshkosh Bagosh to death.
Oh, well, it was the tribunal, of course. I'm sure you've met the tribunal.
We have.
Yeah,
That's
that
all I
was
have to
quite-
add. We have.
That was quite the reaction, and
We
I'm
have.
sure there might be some strong feelings there that maybe we'll explore here in a
I
little
don't like
bit.
the tribunal. Mm-mm.
They did seem scary, and they did seem vaguely threatening to us, so I guess I understand what you're saying there, okay.
Well, the thing is I think Jelly Boy alluded to it a little bit earlier. I know you were having an aside, but I have excellent hearing, and I heard pretty much everything that was being said. And I was indeed on track to win my season of Space House, and I did do it in quite the unconventional way. I was one of the best social players that Space House had had in a very, very long time, and I was on track to win. and I think it was set up for me to fail.
In what way?
In the way that I think in the game that I played that final time was sabotaged. Yeah, I think it was sabotaged.
Sabotaged against you?
Well, that's my theory. Now, granted, I have no evidence to back it up. It's just a feeling that I have down in my thorax.
No, back in our world, that kind of stuff would happen all the time. Like, I used to work, like, on film sets and things like that, and you would see game shows, like, competitions that you would think would be honest, and, like, let's say one contestant fell during their run, but then they would just shut the cameras off and let that person go again. But then another person would fall and they wouldn't let them go again. And you know who won the whole competition? That one who they gave a second chance to. It was like
The
it was
falling
rigged.
guy. Yeah.
Yeah. Or Deflategate, for another example that everybody can relate to. Or
I've never
there's
heard of
others.
that.
Deflategate?
No.
Oh,
There's
the
some
football thing. We're all
Yeah, the
sports
football
people.
thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. We don't have a ton of examples of this. But yes, we understand the concept
The concept.
of a game being rigged.
Mhm.
I'm trying to remember, Oshkosh, what was that last event? The
Oh,
last
the
episode
last-
you were on.
Yeah, the last event that I was on, it was the blocks that were stacked on top of one another.
That's what it's
Oh,
called.
yeah.
Blocks that were stacked.
It was it was called block stacking. Was the game.
Yeah,
I've heard
block
that.
stacking. Yeah,
And you
I
had
got
to
rid of that
you
game.
had to remove the block and then place it on top of the stack without
Mm.
knocking the tower over.
Right.
And
it's like
Like a
guys,
toddler.
it's like Jenga.
It's like
Oh.
Jenga.
you know the game?
We have a game on Earth called Jenga, which is like, yeah, you pull a block out, you try to, try to avoid the tower from falling.
In Space House,
Oh.
it's the block stacking event. Continue.
So you know that if you pull the wrong block out, it will explode.
Oh,
But how do you know what's the wrong one?
Well, that's part of the game. That's
When
why
it
it's a game.
explodes. Sounds like.
Well,
Yeah, that's.
feels
this
like there
is
should
more-
be
Yeah,
something.
that's true. That was a fucking dumb question, Alyssa.
I just felt like
You're
there should be
dead.
something that like senses it. Like
No,
you,
you know, this is more like that game with like the little yellow X's, and you put it in the thing, and then everything explodes. Remember that? when we
Oh
were
my
kids?
God! Yes.
Oh, that
you have
gave me
so much
anxiety.
time to put it.
Yeah,
that game is
I don't-
actually sick as hell.
I actually don't remember the name of it, but that's what it sounds like.
Pop
in
it or
Oshkosh,
something. Yeah.
some shit like that. Oshkosh. So you think you got a rigged block? and
I
block
do
stacking?
think I do think I received a rigged block. When I went to go move the block from its place in the tower, and everything was fine and dandy, and I was getting ready to place the block on the top of the tower to complete my turn, and as I did, it started to beep. I just heard this little faintest beep, this beep, 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 and then the block exploded. It exploded in my face. I was thrown down to the bottom of the arena. It was not a nice fall. Was not okay. And I then had the opportunity, as several more blocks exploded after that due to the force of the impact and the aftershocks,
Jeez.
that it blew a hole in the arena floor, and I decided to make my escape at that time.
Well, Christ on high, okay? I mean, that sounds
Huh.
awful. So you basically had to find lodging underneath the station, and you've been trapped here all this time, unable to leave the satellite, go back to Spaceopolis proper. You've just stayed right here.
That is correct, yes.
Wait. So, if you were sabotaged, then who won that season?
Oh gosh.
Wasn't
Oh.
it Titania? Titania the Great?
You know what? I think it was. It's been so long since that season aired. I honestly, things are a little blurry. Things are a little fuzzy, but I do think it was probably Titania that won that season, which is crazy to think about because she played terribly the entire time.
It was a weak game until the very end, I have to
It
agree.
really was. It really was. You know, is anyone hungry? I
I'd
think I
love
have
some-
some sewer rat casserole left over in the fridge. Would
Oh.
anyone like a casserole?
I
I'll
would-
taste sewer rat. I don't think I need to eat, but I'll taste sewer rat. Why not?
I'd love to eat it,
Yes.
but Alyssa, remember we have the reservations
Yes.
later.
Mhm.
We have reservations,
Ugh.
and dinner can't be spoiled because
Plus, We're pescatarian now.
Pescatarian, and that it's a pesky problem being pescatarian. And rats ain't fish.
No.
So, rats ain't fish.
Unless
Let's
they're
go
here.
ahead. I will sit with you guys while Andrew eats.
No, I'll eat some sewer rat. Yep.
I understood about 30% of what was just said. I'm gonna get the casserole and I'm gonna warm it up with the ray gun, the warming ray gun, and we're gonna have some casserole. Before we do that, I do believe that I owe the three of you something. Is this yours? And OK walks over to a desk and picks up a small ruby red flash drive and presents it to the three of you. Now, I do believe that this is yours.
That's our friend Dalton. You took you took Dalton?
That's our Dalton, sir. I'm sorry, you don't know what a Dalton is. Dalton is how do we describe?
It's
How
like
do
a
we
concept.
even begin? Yeah.
Imagine a
geez.
marble statue with stubble, and it smells good.
Sort of folksy approachability, sort of like I don't know, maybe like a Walton Goggins figure or a McConaughey.
I like Walton. It's like Walton Goggins and Jonathan Groff got together and had a country boy.
Had a country boy, but that country boy had the personality of like just a kind of a bitchy cat that you want to hug, but it gets its little claws into your chest, and then you're like, do I drop it? No, I'll look like a shitty cat person if I drop a cat.
And you're like so proud when you get that one time where it comes up on your lap
and it
voluntarily.
nuzzles you, and you're like, was that on purpose? Anyway, so that's Dalton. Anyway, he's our gay friend, and he's stuck in that USB drive, and we've been missing him for ages now. So
Well,
thank
I
you.
don't think it's quite been ages. I've had it less than 24 hours.
Well, it's
Yeah.
felt like ages. It's felt like ages.
It had a crazy energy signature that it was throwing off, and so I wanted to investigate. I do like to dabble with the technology here on Space House, and it was very strange to anything that I've ever seen on Space House or Spaceopolis. It's very special, this little thumb drive. So please be more careful with it, okay? Don't just be leaving it around places.
Of course, I take
Thank
it from
you.
your hand, and I just throw it over my shoulder to Andrew to kind of get it. And
I like fumble with it and finally catch it.
Andrew will keep that safe. He's got some extra ports and stuff that he can plug that into for safety.
I plug Dalton behind my ear. Of course, there's a USB port back there. I put it in.
As soon as you plug it in, you hear Dalton's voice. Okay, for the love of God, please do not introduce yourself again. I know what your name
Dalton,
is.
I use my robot eye to project any voice that Dalton's showing. Dalton, it's us.
It's us, and
Oh my
okay from Space House.
Yes, I know who OK is.
Oshkosh, introduce yourself to Dalton. It sounds like he
Oh,
wants it.
hello,
Dalton's gonna
Dalton.
love
Yes,
this.
my name is Oshkosh. Gosh, you can call me OK. I believe we've met several times already. For some reason, every time you get plugged in, I need to introduce myself again, which is fine. I'm a very polite insectoid, and I would like to make sure that my manners are on par with yours. You've been an excellent guest, but I have returned you to your friends now. They are very sorry that they lost you.
Feels more like it was taken.
Don't blame it on us.
No, I'm pretty sure you lost me.
We got EMP blasted. It was a whole thing. We weren't sure where you were.
I was here. You left me here.
Okay,
I
we're
was taken.
sorry.
Because
I'm
we were
sorry.
EMP
because
blasted.
we were EMP blasted, and that's my
Mhm.
least kind of favorite blasted.
It made my
Right
head
under
go all
flavor.
fuzzy.
And once again, that is my fault, and I do apologize. That was not the intended course of action, but you did trip my security. Does your friend know that he's giving off a crazy energy signature? Is that normal?
Oh, that's kind
for
of
him?
normal for him. It's like sort of an
Yeah.
aggression, but it's not real. It's sort of like
what
an
kind of
ironic
energy?
aggression.
What kind of energy signal are you talking about? Us? Are you there?
Hello, Andrew. How can I be of assistance?
Will you analyze the thing in my ear, Dalton? The flash drive? Analyze that energy for me.
Analyzing external device now.
Guys, I can just say analyze. I can just say a command, and this fucking robot will do whatever I say.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I like that for you.
Analysis complete. Energy signatures of unknown origin. Negative for solar, nuclear, and cold fusion energies.
Okay,
Is
well,
it-
what other kind of energies are there?
Yeah,
I'm
what-
not here. I'm
there's-
sorry, I'm not a part of this.
Yeah, do you not get the specific type of energy he is?
Analysis complete. energy signature of unknown origins. There are nothing in my records that can indicate the signature energy and its source.
Wow. We've learned a lot, guys. I just don't know what to think of it. Dalton's energetic.
what did we
he
learn?
works out. Maybe he drank
That's true.
pre-workout before he switched into this body.
I honestly
Who knows?
assume he has just a boundless well of energy from which he can draw upon because of his natural physique. And this is not telling me anything new.
Mm-hmm.
He's an energetic boy, wouldn't you say?
Yes.
Yeah, so that's fine.
I mean, guys, wait a minute. Back when we were, okay, this is not going to make sense to you, okay, but back when we were on Faerun, Dalton was the word that was for him. He was a vessel, or what was it called?
A vessel!
Conduit.
A
The word was
conduit!
conduit. The word you are looking for is conduit.
You're a
Yes.
conduit. Dalton's a
He
conduit.
was a conduit!
And that maybe that energy, right, has transferred into this new thumb drive form.
Oh, his
Mm.
conduit energy in the form of Oh, that's why he's pissed.
Yeah, there's so many body switchings happening. I don't know who's got what energy.
Yeah, speaking of bodies, where is mine?
Okay, we've been super busy. All right.
Yeah.
Being knocked out,
Okay, that guy Jeff,
playing tic-tac-toe.
we sort of lost him in the shuffle of going through the portal. I presume he's still in your body, but if we switched bodies, maybe your body switched to another body, and that's Jeff in another body that was your body. There's bodies on bodies on bodies. A lot of layers
Yeah.
here.
It really has gotten quite confusing. And Dalton, I'm sorry we don't have a clean answer for you, but I swear to God, if we get out of here, out of this plane of existence, into another dimension, we will do so with a body for you, my friend. Maybe not your original. Maybe not one so handsome
Yeah.
and well
Ooh.
manicured, but a body for sure.
Oshkosh, you said how you built the whole cloaking device. You think you could
I did.
build a robot
I did
body?
do that. Could I build a robot body? Well, I think I could build a robot body. That seems like something okay could do.
Hey.
Do you
Fucking
need
okay.
a robot body? You already have a half a robot right here.
No, Dalton doesn't want to be a robot, guys. I take out a cigarette and I turn into a black and white tone and dramatic music comes in. Nobody wants to be a robot in this world. It's a dark
Aw.
existence. I can't recommend it. We can't do that to Dalton.
But it's better than no body,
Hey.
right?
Yeah.
Hey. This body, hey, Dalton, or Andrew.
Yeah.
Hey, Andrew. Hey, Andrew, buddy,
Mm.
your body is great, just as you are. Okay.
I don't think it is, man. I want out of this damn body. I'm sick of being wires and I'm cold all the time. We can't make Dalton's already a thumb drive. I mean, it's barely an upgrade to be me. We gotta
Yeah, but
find
at
him
least
a
I would
real
have legs
body.
and arms and can move around and not just be shoved into a port every time you want to talk to me.
I kept Dalton in a sock for a good 3 months, and Dalton, I
And
do
it was
apologize for that.
terrible.
It's just, I got so busy, you know.
I bet Oshkosh
Did-
could whip up a
doing
little like Roomba.
There were several
Oh
parties
yeah, I
that
can
I was
definitely
invited
whip
to.
something up. If you just give me a day or so, I'm sure I could wrestle you up something. That's for sure.
You've got rats. I mean, could you convert one of them rats into a robot rat?
Oh,
And we can
yeah,
just
Dalton
plug
could be a
in.
rat.
Oh,
Rat
you want
Dalton?
a robot? You want a sewer robot rat? I think I might be able to do
Oh,
that.
that would be great.
Dalton, you want to be a
Dalton would
sewer
love that,
rat
honestly.
bot?
I hate all of you.
Well, I mean, if he's got so
He
much
likes
energy,
it.
we can get him a little wheel and work some of that out. I really think this could be an upgrade for Dalton.
While you're all having this conversation, Andrew, you hear another familiar voice come in over the intercom inside your ear.
Hey, Anbot.
Ah!
I hope you can hear me. It's Dez.
Hey, Dez.
Destroy all humans.
Guys, I
your,
got Dez on the line. Hang on.
Your roommate.
Oh, hey,
Yeah.
Des. Good to hear from Des.
The Aeon guards are here and they're really pissed off.
Oh.
They've been looking for you guys for like hours.
Can you tell
I
can you
let
tell
some
them-
silence go by and I go, haha, just kidding. It's my voicemail. Leave a message after the beep because I'm probably passed out somewhere due to a lack of oil. Beep.
Hey, Anbot. This is Dez.
The
Destroy
voice
all
message
humans.
box is full. I would give up on finding these guys right now because
Yeah.
they're probably coming and Andrew's beep.
Yeah.
I unconnect whatever connection Des went into, and I'm like, all right, guys, they're looking for us. Des just tried to
Okay.
call me. I think I held him off for now.
Osh, can you help us with
Yeah.
like your cloaking device? Maybe help us kind of sneak back to our room?
Oh, absolutely. I can do that. That's not a problem at all. Would you like to use the secret tunnel that runs beneath your housing unit?
Oh,
that
that-
would be so nice, but not
Seems
if it puts you
wise.
out of your way.
Seems creepy.
Oh, no, it's not out of my way. It's just right over here. Follow me.
Oh, that's convenient. Thank
Yeah.
you.
There are tunnels that lead everywhere under Space House, and I have traversed them extensively and have a very familiar knowledge. I know them like the back of my mandible. Okay, follow me. Here we go.
Oh wait, okay. Before we leave, I don't think Andrew ever got any sewer rat casserole. Can he have a
No.
hot serving, please?
I
He's-
did. You know, I do want to try it.
He's pretty.
Would you
hungry.
like to take a doggy bag? Maybe a to-go container?
If you got some, you got
actually-
some tinfoil or something, I'll take a slice.
Oh yeah.
Slice it for
get
me.
We'll rustle you up some of that sewer rat casserole, and you can take it with you.
Bring
Okay,
me. Hey,
here
will you bring enough for an extra person? I think Des might appreciate some sewer rat casserole. Not that I like the guy. I just think maybe he's hungry like me.
Of
so
course, I'll give you
thoughtful.
each one of the corner pieces. It's the crunchiest part.
Ooh,
Lovely.
that's good. I'm glad we could do that for you.
After OK gives the 2 pieces of casserole to Andrew, he leads the 3 of you back through another portion of these secret tunnels that run underneath Space House, and surprisingly right into your own housing units. As you look into the grate, into the main living area, your 3 roommates, Ella, Des, and Inigo, are sitting there on a couch. They are flanked on either side by Aeon guards, and their backs are turned to you, but you see the forms of Dr. Bad, General Tusk, and Mother Reverend Nova Superior. Well, it's been absolutely ages since I had anyone come and stay with me and visit my little hovel down inside the tunnels, and I'm so excited for my new friends that I met. There was Jelly Boy, and there was Andbot, and there was Peony for your thoughts, and I think we're going to be great pals as the rest of this season goes. So make sure you check out next week's episode and find out what other kind of shenanigans we're going to get into. By the way, this is Oshkosh Bagosh, but you can call me OK. You can also go over and check out the Patreon at www.patreon.com/Dungeon Radio Hour. I might even make an appearance over there. That would be kind of wild, huh? And make sure that you keep the dial tuned in and the volume turned up, and always say yes to adventure. Bye for now, kids.
Will you bring enough for an extra person? I think Des might appreciate some sewer rat casserole. Not that I like the guy. I just think maybe he's hungry like me.
Of
so
course, I'll give you
thoughtful.
each one of the corner pieces. It's the crunchiest part.
Ooh,
Lovely.
that's good. I'm glad we could do that for you. All right, well, end of the episode.
No,